all you happy people, and welcome to a better late than never edition of the Friday Night Disaster Stream. I'm your good buddy, your good pal, Amigo Aaron. I'm coming in a little late tonight. I've had a cancellation and an interview I was going to do, so I had to kind of scramble. And then there was all sorts of stupid acts that occurred between Amigos and now. But by God, better late than never, as they say. I think I got something interesting to bring to the table tonight. I don't think I've done this before. You know, a couple years ago, I did a video where I looked at some of the Amiga ports or games that were reimagined on the PlayStation. And tonight's game, we covered the Killing Game Show on Amigos tonight. And it got me to thinking, you know, the Killing Game Show got a kind of a wacky port to the Megadrive / Genesis. A lot of Amiga games made the trip over. Some came back the other way. And I thought it might be fun to kind of take a look at how these fared. Did they surpass the computer version, or did they flounder? And so I thought tonight's video is going to be dedicated to Amiga games on the Sega Mega Drive / Dreamcast. I already selected one to start us off here. It's a classic, everybody. It's a little thing I like to call Shadow of the Beast. It's the King Dong of playable demos on the Amiga. And so I thought we'd start off with this one. It's funny, a lot of these I have not seen on the Mega Drive. And so I guess we're going to be a first time in it here. I am playing with the Neo Geo 8-bit dome joystick. This game was always near impossible to play. But one of the things that made this game so awesome was the fact that it was, they've had the awesome multi-layer scrolling. I mean, this is already tough. And you have to time these punches just right. I will say, they did not decrease the difficulty on this. And your guy's punching is not the best. It's been so long since I played this game, I can't remember which way to go, so we're just going to figure it out. It's like a first-time player. Oh, see, I went too far. Heck with this, let's go. What's up, Brock? Yes. You'll notice that this does have some parallax, but it's not the same wheelhouse as its daddy on the Amiga. Now, but I mean, it still looks nice. And the music is not anywhere in the same ballpark. Yeah, I remember that guy. I could really... Oh, yeah. These little guys suck. I'd like to at least get somewhere. I got one hit point left. Not good. Oh! That'll help. The music on this was, I mean, it's amongst the best music you're ever going to hear. This seems to be a little more generous with the health here at the beginning, anyway. I don't remember running this far. Oh, Jesus. I have to suck it up and just go. Oh, these things suck. You know, I noticed a lot of the games that got ported over, before the show, I kicked around. I wanted to make sure that I had some to try. And I noticed that we had quite a few that were ported over by and were published by EA. So I guess that means something. Look at this. Hornhead. Shoot. We'll probably zip through these. I'm going to try going the other way this time. Yeah, thanks. We'll just go. There's a little sample of the tunes. What's up, bum? It's good to see you, man. And if you played this on the Amiga, you're well aware of the awesome tunage on it. It does sort of look like the Death Star bum, now that you mention it. But I mean, I think these graphics are pretty good. Your character isn't as impressive looking either. Shoot, the gameplay's every bit as stupid as it is on the other one, though. Stuff winging towards you. God. Just get me under the ground. Oh, here we go. Hopefully I'm walking down a ladder here. Although there may be a locked door at the bottom of this ladder, as I recall. We'll find out. Oh, no. Okay, good. Well, at least we're... Oh! See, that kind of crap right there gets me. In every sense of the word. It's just so cheap. This game is the embodiment of cheap. Cheap game. Looks like there must be a picnic nearby. Do these ever stop? What we could use is a health potion of some sort. It would be nice. I think the end boss is over here. But yeah, he'll crush us right now. We don't have the gimmick. What's up, Arcade Ages? Oh, we done screwed up now. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you're bone on that guy. I think I've had enough of that, everybody. So that is your classic. That's your classic Shadow of the Beast. I mean, and it's classic if you think it is. You know what I mean? So we're going to move along, and I'm going to try another offering from the folks at Psygnosis, since it's on my mind. And I believe it was called Fatal Rewind, which again we just played. Killing Gameshow on the Amigos this week, and so why not try it on here? See how it looks. So far, it didn't look too good. It's odd to have something not load on this. Now that is strange. That is strange. I'm gonna try that again. I don't think that does not happen that often. Maybe let me see. Well, one of these days I'll get this right. Let's try that. Let's see if that does it. This may have been a. I don't think this was a European exclusive. Fatal Rewind. Let's see if it works. There, ha! Something happened there. I think that's odd that that's not going to work. How very, very strange. Listen, I'm not the kind of person that gives up without a fight. Let's try something here. Sometimes you need a good old-fashioned reboot and a use of another emulator. Let's see, let's try that. Let's give this one a whirl. This is one I set up for the send-in light gun. But I've noticed that every once in a while you get some weird action with it. So we're going to try it here. And then we'll move on. There are plenty of these. But I kind of wanted to try this one again. Let's see. Fatal Rewind. Yeah, that's strange. It just comes up and goes away. That's really odd. Well, we'll have to get to the bottom of that, folks. I don't know what to tell you on that one. We're going to move along. So, one of the all-time most popular games on the Amiga is your old-school Lotus Turbo Challenge 2. And believe it or not, this actually got a port to the Genesis / Megadrive. And so, why not try that? There it is. There's also a Lotus 1 that got a port as well. Here we go. Now, I can tell you right now, the music's not going to be as good. Let's have a listen, though. Now, this looks like Lotus 3 to me. Not Lotus. Let's see. Because I don't remember Lotus 2 having wrecks. I think that's a Lotus... It's a Lotus 1... It's a Lotus 3 thing, isn't it? Or am I nuts? Help me out here, folks. There we go. And we're off. I can tell you right now, sports fans, this is not on the level of Lotus 2 in the Amiga. What's up, Pencil? This really doesn't even play like the music's, I mean, the music's not bad. It's not great. The Amiga gave you a much better sense of motion than this does. It's odd if they would start you in the desert. I'm going right through those tumbleweeds, and I don't seem to be having trouble. Same with the rocks. Going right through them. Maybe it's damaging the car or something. What's up, Bode? Better late than never. You know, I should mention, I sort of hinted at the top of the hour. You know, Bode had a great idea. Hey, play some Wii. I hooked the Wii up. Everything was good to go. I've got a new USB drive that has all the games on it. Well, I did. Anyway, it wouldn't work. So I thought, well, heck, I'll just put this in the PC, make sure it's okay. And I erased every single Wii game. Then I spilled soda all over my desk. Added bonus. So I thought, okay, the Wii's out. What else do I got? And then I thought, well, I'm going to play something I know every game will work every time. The Genesis / Megadrive. And of course, almost right away, we had to find a ROM that did not, in fact, work. So it's one of those, sometimes you land feet down, and sometimes you don't. But, man, this is a long track. Let's get this thing to the house. The lack of anything. I mean, where are the logs? Where are the little ponds? There we go. How'd we do? Oh, I should have been replaced by the end pads, but thank you. Let's keep the ball going here. Let's pick a different song. Let's turn the music off and listen to the sound effects, see how that goes. So, someone, you know, this has the Rex system in it. Rex wasn't in Lotus 2, right? It was in Lotus 3, right? Someone make sure I'm not an idiot. I mean, I know I extensively covered Lotus 3 in the worst episode of Amigas of all time. Almost certainly. Please do not, under any circumstances, go back and watch that gem. This is what happens when Boat leaves me alone for a week. Bad things. Look at that rain. It's coming straight down. This reminds me of watching those old B movies from back in the day, where, like, they would just pour water in front of the camera. You know, we're going to try Lotus 1, or the other Lotus. I want to see what that one looks like, if you'll indulge me. Because if that was Lotus 2, one would wonder what Lotus 1 looks like, or the other Lotus they've got here. So that was Lotus 2. This is Lotus Turbo II. So this, theoretically, this should be the first one. Let's have a look. The boat, would you... Now, see, that's what... Don't do that. Good Lord. Okay, now, see, this... So perhaps this is Lotus 2. This has the Lotus 2 theme song. I mean, sorta. Yeah, there you go, pigs. That explains it. Let's have a... You know, I never liked Lotus 3 all that much, so maybe that's why that sucked. Let's see if this is any better. So far, it's already better. The cunningly named Forest. My God. Alright, bud, I'll fix it. You don't like the guy saying yeehaw over and over? That bug you? Here we go. Well, this is better, I will say. It's a shame that Lotus 2 could not have the rec system. The rec system was actually pretty impressive. If you haven't fooled with it, it's where you could literally make your own tracks, which is cool. Just the problem is that Lotus 3 just had a crappier engine than Lotus 2. Lotus 2 did everything right. Well, most things right, and they also had no way to build tracks. That was the downside. It also had no pits, which I liked that in the first one. It didn't have the split screen like the first one did. I liked the first one a lot. The pitting in the first one was cool. Although the first one, again, was not as competently done as the second one. This seems okay. What's up, Laserdisc? I'm a big Laserdisc guy. I love me some Laserdisc. In fact, sometime in the future, I've done a couple of streams on just Laserdiscs. They're not what I would call the most popular things, but they're so much fun. I'm always drawn to them. Barely made that one. Thank God popularity's not the top of my list. Hope everybody's having a nice Friday evening. It's always great. There's some logs. I mean, that log looked rough. It's always great to have the weekend to look forward to. And hang out on a Friday night. Fail at Lotus. Looking forward to, I've got a family reunion tomorrow. See some of the old family members. And I'm going to settle in. We've got a big weekend on ARG. We're going to be interviewing Dean Bent on Sunday. If everything goes well. Should be a lot of fun. Game maker extraordinaire. I knew I wasn't making that one. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. So let's move along here and try another one. Now, I've got a huge list up here. I can't believe that one didn't work. That was wacky. But I want to try one that I know got, I think, multiple releases on here. Well, before we do that, let's do the obvious thing. So, because I keep looking at this. I keep looking at this box right here. I've got it sitting here. We just did Outrun a couple weeks ago on the show. So let's see how Outrun fared on the Genesis. We've seen that Lotus was no good. What's up, Drone Doctor? The Doctor is in yet again. It'll be directly after the show Sunday, Arcade Ages. So this is the Genesis version. We just saw kind of a lukewarm version of Lotus, and yet here we are. Oh, look at this! That's kind of neat. I made it dumb guy style. So let's see how this thing does. What's everybody's favorite song here? Magical Sound Shower. It's an awful good one.
Get ready.
Yeah. Let's see where my gear shift's at here. There it is. Not in the best spot, but we'll go for it. So I can tell you, as a connoisseur of Outrun games, this stomps a mud hole in what they released on the Amiga. This is like the arcade. That's what we're looking for. So we've got sound effects and we've got music. Again, if the Genesis is doing this stuff, then the mighty Amiga should have had no problems. Oh no! Get up, darling. Oh yeah, I agree with that. Oh, yeah, Boat. Boat says this is the best 16-bit port. I mean, if someone knows, I don't know, did this get a cut? Did they report this to, like, say, the TurboGrafx, for example? I can't recall. It seems like it did get a port, and I have to look and see how it compared. I mean, TurboGrafx is sort of a 8-bit, 16-bit hybrid, I guess, but you'd be hard-pressed to beat this on a 60-bit machine, or, man, I'm sucking here. You can tell I'm on easy, because there was no way I would have made that checkpoint back there. By the way, I like the fact that you've got skill levels on this. Makes it a little bit more fun for me. That cloud cover is a little wacky. Yeah. Man, that was a weird... I think the Dreamcast got a port of this as well. By the way, if you've ever played Outrun 2 on the Xbox, it's quite great. I mean, it's a different sort of game, but it's still... I mean, it's a different sort of game, but it captures the qualities and the essence of this game. It's beautiful as well. A very beautiful game. Man, I am not doing well. That music's not bad at all. This is the kind of music that the Genesis is good at. Yeah. So, what's up, Quantic C32? Good to see you in the house tonight. So there you go. I don't think anyone in the room would say that there's any doubt that that is a Megadrive game that crushes its Amiga counterpart. Let's move over to a shooter. This is one that I really love on the Amiga. We can see it here. That's weird. I can hear it. Let's see something here. Maybe we gotta... Let's see if we can get this thing figured out here. Look at that. I don't know what settings were fixed a different way, but there you go. So this is, of course, Battle Squadron. Let me fix up the screen here real quick so you won't be cut off. That's the problem with some of these games. When they switch different resolutions, you get a little bit of weirdness in the screen. There we go, that's a little bit better. Gosh, the Amiga's covered this. I mean, it was pretty early. We went through a lot of good games early on. And this is one I really enjoyed. Now, this is one I have played before, and this is one that I've always preferred on the Amiga. It plays okay on here. It's not like it's crap. But the sound effects are not nearly as good. And then there are some little touches that are just a little bit not as attractive to me. But I mean, I used to just tell people avoid it like the plague, but it's not horrible. You know, I mean, it's okay. And really, I think this only got released in Genesis. I don't think there was an ST port. Someone could tell me if there was. I think this is like a Genesis and Amiga, the only ones that got this one, but I could be right. Now you see there's an Invisifighter right there. And that's a pretty good effect. That kind of wavy Invisifighter look. And it plays nice. I will say one of the advantages of the Genesis version is you've got the multiple buttons. And of course, if you've got WHD load and whatnot, they've sort of taken care of a lot of the problems that entails. This game is as close as you're going to get to playing the arcade classic Alcon on your Amiga. However, and I've played this before, if you're going to play Alcon, you want to get or Slap Fight as it's known in Europe, get the Genesis version, or the Megadrive version, is just outstanding. That is one of the top I think personally it's one of the top shooters on the system. I'm a big fan of Alcon, and I think it's quite good because they remix it. You can play the original or the remix, and they're both quite good. Oh shoot, I'm out of. I thought I had more specials. Dadgummit. Had a good thing going. This gets real hard real quick. But not a. I mean, I think a good effort. You know, in my opinion, I like it. I like it. You know, it's also one of its games got 2 players simultaneous, so it'll take care of you. Okay, let's try. This is an oldie but a goodie, and this is sort of this one's sort of going in reverse. But I want to try it just to see how it plays on here. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of it on the Amiga, so we'll see how it looks on here. I may have tried it on here at some point, but I don't remember. I see 2 things we're going to try. So first is going to be, there it is. Super. Hey, where's it hiding? I just saw it. Super Hang On. Oh, yeah, we're trying that one, Arcade Ages. Listen, are you saying Oh God, Sort of Sodan on the Genesis? Or are you saying Oh God, Sort of Sodan full stop? Let's see how we do, Boat. Oh, I disagree with that. Oh, you mean on the Sega? Well, we'll see. Rob Black O'Hara. What's going on, Rob? I have heard of that. Here's another one where you get to pick the... I guess this one, I forgot that you could pick it in this. That predates Outrun. Now look at that. Okay, I need to find my up gear. Up gear. How did you go up in this? Let's make sure I've got the button set up correctly here. Let's be on the flip side here. Right, left, down, up. A, B, C. Start. Mode. X, Y, Z. No. Okay, let's try this again. What am I doing wrong here? Gosh, am I... Ah, here we go. My bad. I got it now. By the way, this looks awesome. This looks awesome on here. Now, see, this looked really nice. They did a great job. Which makes me wonder, I mean, I know people love the Amiga game, but I mean, someone call me out here. Doesn't this crush the Amiga version? To me, this looks way better. Somebody chime in here on this. I'm going to try this one more time, since I was botching it the whole time, so we can at least see some hot race action. No mouse control. Okay. I will give you that. I will give you that. I didn't like the Amiga version at all, but you know, I was now a big fan. I'm not the biggest fan of this game, but I mean, this one's way better. Let's see if we can get some action here. Here we go. Of course, you still can't keep up with the scumbags. They haul butt and they go. You know, we need a game. As I see Rob Black O'Hara in here. Of course, he is the guy, that fella, the famous fella that has a stealth van that he sleeps in occasionally. What we need, Flack, and I'm going to, since you're a programmer, this is the game you could go to work on, is a game that combines all the love you have of stealth camping in a van with all the fun and wacky antics of the Cannonball Run. I mean, the movie version. You've got to go as fast as you can in your van during the day, all the time, making burritos and whatnot in the microwave. And then at night, you've got to successfully stealth camp in a variety of exotic locales, including places like East St. Louis, downtown Detroit, perhaps the swamps of Louisiana, you know, stuff like that. You got to find somewhere to empty your pee bucket. I think this game writes itself. I'd love to see that get made. So if an indie developer wants to go in on with me, I'd be willing to provide you any sort of verbal help. I mean, I can't actually help in a game because I'm too dumb. I'm not doing too bad this time around. It helps when you can go 200 mile an hour as opposed to like 60. You know, I watch the sport occasionally, and I'm thinking to myself, this is one of the most crazy, insane sports of all time. Like, you've got to be out of your mind to do this. You ever watch those guys that, like, jump off mountains, and all they've got under them is, like, a blanket. I mean, like a blanket, like a rug. I was like, they look like they're, like, they're flying on a rug. They got a parachute on, you know. But I'm always thinking to myself, this is madness. Like, how many of these people get killed? You always see the ones that succeed. And I always think the same thing with this game, with this racing here. Like, how many of these people just get smashed? I mean, what's the death rate in this stuff? I mean, I don't want them to die. I mean, it seems like you'd be getting killed left and right. Holy smokes, it's Mountain Stars. What's going on, dude? My God, it's been a while. That's the old wingsuit. But I've seen these guys get on a carpet and jump off a mountain and, like, ride the carpet. You know, like they're, you know, in Alibaba. I think the carpet might be reinforced a bit to, like, you know, stay open. Oh, man. That's a winner right there. Yeah, Aladdin. Thank you. I'm dumb. No. Listen, I saw it on X. You know it's gold. There you go. I'm going to give that one to the Sega Megadrive / Genesis. You know, since we mentioned it, we've now got to try it. Because it's one of my faves. I will say, as I recall, this is god-awful. God-awful on the Mega Drive. But we're going to try it anyway. If I can find it here. And there it is. Another one of my favorite Amiga games. It's sort of Sodan. Would you stop, Flack? Another EA port. Now, when I saw this game originally, oh, look, it's even got the little, that's cool. It's got the little cool thing. I thought this game was real impressive because of the size of the sprites. They can't quite do it like the Amiga. You can see a little bit of waviness in there. Oh, man. Okay. Number of heroes. We're going to go to the max. Easy, of course. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Budokan is another good one. Now, let's pick the chick. For the obvious reasons. See, this doesn't have all the little details that the Amiga one does, that the graphics aren't as good either. Alright, whoa! They put this chick in a... What the heck? Where's her sexiness? That's weak right there. They took it. They took her out of the bikini. Wow. It is way, way, way faster. Also, turning is significantly easier. Oh, come on. I gotta figure out how to use my potions here. I guess maybe she'll use them automatically? I don't know. This moves, like, probably twice as fast as sort of Sodan. These guys do not guard the groin. That's the difference between me and these soldiers, by the way. A real man would have his pole near the pole. Here we go. I will say, I find this a lot easier than sort of Sodan. Would you stop? See, it's You know, often for scarecrows, they just tie corpses to there. You know, it works. I'd love to know how to use my, you know, my potions. That would be awesome. We're just gonna leave. Dadgummit. Oh, look at the blood. Oh, God. Oh, did you see that? She's got a different sort of swing there. Oh, no. Okay, let's try to figure this out. Whoops. Never mind. All right. This isn't as bad as I remember it. It doesn't look as nice, but it does play nicely. I mean, for Swords of Sodan. Oh, I hate this level. Jeez. Oh, God. Oh, God. Man, I'm getting hammered here. I hate when this happens in real, legitimate combat. I noticed that the spikes aren't affecting the bad guys. I believe on the Amiga version, they actually do affect the bad guys. Oh. Yeah. No kidding, Boat. She is a looker, and she sounds great. This, these poles, the spears are a lot more closely. They're a lot closer together than they are in the Amiga version. I mean, a lot closer. God. Get out of there. The fact that you can't... Just run. Just run. Run. Dadgummit. Now I'm going to deal with you, sucker. Yeah. God. All right. Oh, no. Anybody know how to use these stupid potions? It's killing me. Literally. Oh. These guys are coming from everywhere. There's way more guys, too. Watch out for traps. No kidding. Now you tell me. Okay. Oh. So clearly, I've just got to get to the door. No! I'm infuriated. For the people that hate this game, I hope you're happy. I'm fully infuriated. Get me out of here. See, right here, I'd be using the spell real quickly. Is there something moving around? No. I'll hold down, select, nothing. That is driving me nuts. These guys are idiots. This level is significantly different. I still don't think this is hideous. It's not. It's okay. I'm doing pretty good this time around. I'm making good headway here. They always get you to double team. These guys are dying in piles. Oh, come on. Now the guy with the pole is back. Come on. How cheap shot are you? You got a huge axe and you're armored, and the chick's fighting another guy, and you come up from behind. Oh, crap. 2 of these guys? In the game, you can behead them. But look how huge they are. Oh, God. 2 of them. Well, there you go, everybody. You got your fix. You got your fix right there. I got another one here. Let's go through all the staples of the Amiga here. Some would say, arguably, the biggest game on the Amiga. Let's see how it plays on here. This is everyone's favorite alien non-ant. Let's look at the options here. So we're going to get music and not sound effects, I guess. Let's see. Alright, that's interesting. Okay. 2 buttons is nice. So this is totally different than the beginning of the Amiga version. Man, the scrolling on this is not the best. It is... It does amuse me to play this on the system that actually is where the guy that they ripped off lives. The control on this is as loose as it could be. I mean, it is loose. I mean, look how quick he moves, too. It's real fast. It's funny, I played this on the Jaguar. It did not feel like this at all, if I'm honest. It looked... It's funny, I always wonder who would have bought this. Like, was it people that loved Sonic and they were like, I can't get enough? You know, and maybe they thought this was the, oh, crap. Ah! Yeah, that's... So you noticed that, eh? Yeah, the scroll speed is crazy. We're going to concentrate here just to... It moves fast. I will say it moves super fast. That was weird. Really? Yeah, the PC port is better. I don't think this game is really known for the parallax per se. It's just it was, but I mean, it was definitely slower and had more frames. I mean, there's no doubt about that. This. I really am surprised by this one. get it? Now, see, that's ridiculous. Why would they make that so hard to hit? Like, look at going up that mountain. Like, that was crazy. Oh, the pit at the bottom, that's cold. It makes me want to take some muscle relaxers, is what it makes. Like, it's insane. These pits at the bottom of these things suck. I hate crap like that. It feels like it's something you could get. You're like, oh boy. Oh, is this what this is? I've got to have get a certain amount of candy. Dadgummit, I hate that. It's our favorite wacky design. I don't know if I've got enough yet or not. Do I not get enough still? Come on, really? Oh. Urge to kill rising. Me either. I don't think I've ever had any either. I've had Chubba Chips, though. Those I have had. Oh, crap. I don't know about this one, guys. I'm just not feeling. The feel of it is not the best. The fact that I still don't have enough candy and I have to keep going back over and over, that always angered me, and now it really angers me. If you get to the end of the level, you should be able to leave. That's it. Well, that was Zool, everybody. I don't like it. I wasn't fond of the Amiga version. I darn sure didn't like that. You know, since we got the, since we did that reset and got the game, I'm going to try Fatal Rewind one more time, see if we can get it going finally. I think maybe we finally licked it here. Let's have a look here. There we go. All right. I don't know what we did, but we got it. If you played it, Quantic, it controlled like butt. Here we go, everybody. You used to know this as the Killing Game Show, but now we'll call it Fatal Rewind. I wonder what the backstory is on this one. I guess it's the same, considering they're still showing the same stuff. Oh, it's fatal. Let's give this a whirl. This one, of course, I haven't tried it, but I did look at it, so I know what it looks like. I know what it sounds like. And it don't sound good. I'm curious. All right, let's fire it up. This was licensed by Sega. Let's see what the options we've got are here. Oh God. So no, there is no easy. That's interesting. 1 or 2 player. So they did add that. Get ready to die. Boy, ain't that the truth. So guess what? That's a strange. And instinctively I hit up, and it was up. Oh, it does not have the jump button. That's strange. Uh-oh. Oh. That is okay. So there's you can use a button or hit up. That's unusual. Dadgummit. Try that one more time. It's interesting. The song isn't as good, but you do get sound, and you also get your effects. So as much as I don't like the song, I do like sound and effects. You can see, like, Boat. It's funny when Boat said that about the game, about where the things aren't technically out to kill you. It was really that was really a revelation to me, because it seems like they are, but he's sort of right. They're not really. They just happen to come. They have to be programmed to come out where you were at. It's actually quite irritating. The more I think about it, the more annoyed I am. Oh, that ain't good. Having the button that also jumps, it's hard for me to come to grips with it. Ugh. No! Yeah, the water doesn't look that good. This moves faster, I think. Oh, God! I needed that, I really did. You see, that right there is the kind of crap I hate. It just appears and starts coming at you right as you get there. I mean, I hate that. That's a play dynamic that could go die. And this game has a ton of those little, I mean, and all the Psygnosis games, they love that bit. I hate that bit myself. I can't stand it. I mean, it makes makes a hard game stupidly hard for no good reason. Like right there, they knew you had to jump across that, so they made that. See, see those things are going to come out of the ground right there. Jeez, man. This is okay. I mean, it's not as fancy or as attractive or as good sounding as the Amiga version, but I mean, I guess the extra buttons are a good thing. You know, this game really didn't have a button issue per se. The water, yeah, it's not nearly as good. See the water? I mean, you pretty much see. I went over to get a gun. I was boned. That's how it works. I hate that little spigot right there too. How you drop this thing. How do I get rid of the... Oh, there it goes. So I got a real problem now. I gotta get back over here before the water gets up high enough to get me. Son of a... Well, there you go, folks. It does, in fact, work. I've had enough of that. That is your killing game show. By the way, you can see what we were talking about here. If you want to fast forward through this, I could literally pick up... See, right there I am. I just picked it up. That is pretty... I'll do like that aspect of it. So it's not a total loss. I said I don't hate this game. But it's got gameplay elements that just make me mad. Let me in. Anyway, there you go. All right, moving along. Let's try something. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, I'm more than happy to take some requests if anyone have any. Let's try something that's quintessentially Amiga. Here's one I'd like to try. Another one of the staple titles on the Amiga. And I don't think I've ever played it on here. So we'll try it now. Speedball II, Brutal Deluxe. The bitmaps, Boat's fave. So obviously the music here not as good. We'll let it run for a second here. Graphics are okay. Well, Speedball 1 was good too. No, I don't think I've tried that, Quantic. Alright, let's just get into it. Okay. So we'll just do... Get ready. Oh, this does not look that bad. Not bad. It seems like it's a bit slower. That's not the worst thing, if I'm honest. Oh, that was not the best thing. That ain't good. There we go. Man, I'm sick of defending my own goal. Get it out of here, boys. Where's my defense? Oh, that's cute. Looks like they've got all the... Oh, man. If I'd stopped throwing it the wrong way, I'd be laughing. I've got to say, this seems pretty competent. And this is the kind of game that the Genesis did well. Sports titles were amongst the best stuff they did. And this falls in line with that, I think. And I had a good thing going for a second there.
Get ready.
Did they score? Oh, halftime. Okay. This game always plays better. Oh, no! What's up, Dave? Good to see you, man. We're playing Amiga Games featured on the Sega Megadrive / Genesis. And this is Speedball II, which I think is not too bad at all. It's quite dandy. Ah! I'm spending too much time trying to kill people. Oh, that ain't good. It's funny, the buttons work pretty much like the Amiga, which surprises me. I guess they just kind of figured this is the play style, and that's the way they were going to do it. Oh! I haven't heard the ice cream guy. Maybe they don't have memory. Oh, there's the star light up, and there's the end. That was weird. I thought that was the end of the game. Oh, that ain't good. There it is. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I mean, it's obviously a little more washed out, you know, than what you would expect. But it's not too bad. Yeah, well, I mean, some people didn't like that one. Let me see what else I've got here on the docket. Let's have a look. Well, that was ported to everything, so let's try something. Here we go. Here's a fan favorite, and we'll try it and see how it fared. I'd wager it's going to fare pretty well. So, the Amiga had a lot of good arcade ports, and this is probably one of the most popular ones. Let's see if we've got it here. Well, I don't see it, so maybe we don't have it. We do have Risky Wood, though. Let's give that a whirl. That's one we put on the Amiga. So another EA. Yeah, I think I'm seeing a trend here. Ooh, I see another one I want to try to this. This is Risky Woods. We played this we may have played this year. It was not too long ago. Okay. I like anytime you have a chant button, you're in business. This is the one where you're saving the monks, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And you get the mystery fruit. Now this, again, this is like something that the Genesis, it's in its wheelhouse. Oh, yeah, this is the one. Sometimes you'll go to sleep. Yep, there it is. I hated that, and I still hate it. So the goal of this one is to wake up the sleeping monks, which I believe there's one down here. Or I could die. Nope, I died. That's something else I hated about it. You couldn't, because there's levels underneath that you can't tell. But this plays nice. This looks nice. The graphics are pleasant. That's the thing we've got to get. Like I said, some of the things you get out of the treasure chest are bad. Like that, for example. A thing that randomly takes you back in the level. You get to the point where you just don't want to screw with the treasure chest. I don't remember this big, huge logs coming out. Maybe they did. Okay, it's gonna be one of these deals. All right. All right. Now this isn't too bad. It does have a ghouls and ghosts sort of a feel to it. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I don't remember this. Well, I don't know what's going on here. It will not let me not do whatever I'm doing. That is strange. That definitely was not an Amiga version. I have to look up what that is. I don't know. Well, I have no idea what I did, folks. I can tell you right now, though, I hated it. I hate that. Oh, God. There's one of the monks. There he is. Oh! Yeah. The thing is, it wouldn't let me leave. That's what the problem was. I was stuck there playing that tune. It wouldn't let me go. There we go. Yeah, that was the Achilles heel of this one. I bet you remember this one now, don't you, both? Oh, that's what it was. You're right. I do remember Brent on there because he liked the sleeping thing. I was like, you're an idiot. Yeah. So you missed out, Boat. I like how it's going to make me this entire level over. That's dandy. Nothing beats that. There we go. Rewind. All right. I'm had enough of that. So that's Risky Woods. I mean, it is what it is. You know? It's exactly what you think it is. It's Risky Wood. If you like Risky Wood, the Genesis version's okay. I want to try this. This is a racing game we tried on the Amiga. Oh, look at that. How shiny. This is called, oh, this is the claim. This is F1. Oh, boy, Domark. You know it's gold if Domark's involved. Oh, look at this. That's pretty cool. I don't remember that in the Amiga version. All right, let's give this one a whirl here. Opening looks good. Let's see what the options are here. Uh-oh. Oh, God, no. All right. Practice. Let's have a practice round. Oh, I should have picked one player versus the computer. That's all right. Accelerate, brake. Easy enough. Yeah, this seems more... I can't remember if we got to pick cars or not. I don't remember picking drivers either. Boat, you might remember before I do. What are we waiting on? Oh, player one. Got it. Oh, okay. Just heard a documentary in Australia today, so we'll go there. Oh, I guess not. I thought it was Australia. Choose car setup. Don't know. Here we go. Oh, yeah. It's coming back to me now after all the bells and whistles come off. Does give you a pretty convincing feeling of speed, I will say that. But it's low. It's in the tradition of your hard driving or your race driving, except for the car. I do feel like I'm moving now. I recall the Amiga version moved pretty well. Really, I'd have to go back and look to see the big differences between the two. These games didn't age well, and obviously, I mean, I guess you could marvel at the ability to pull this off. I mean, that's something, but I mean, they're not my favorite. And I own a hard drive, an arcade machine, so. And really, I'm not hard drive. Hard drive when it came out was quite an impressive game, and there are aspects of it I still really enjoy, but again, those things did not age all that well, and the ports of hard drive were way worse than this. This is not bad. It's not a bad game. I have no idea how many laps I'm on lap 2. Yeah, I don't see me going to lap 5. It may just be 3 laps in practice. Oh, there it was. Didn't pull out of that one. This is okay. Virtual fighter or virtual racers, anything to worry about though. It's one of the things that made that game all that more impressive is that we'd seen sort of that sort of graphical capability, but not the smoothness and the attention to detail and the feeling of racing that you got from virtual racing. Sega really, they are the masters of racing. They're very good at that. All right. There you go. F1. Let's move along here. See what else we can get into. That's not bad, though. Not too... That's okay. It's funny. Hard driving's amongst the things on my list here. I think we'll pass on that one. Let's try... You know, this game gets no love. I don't know. I always thought it was great. And way better than the original. Let's see if we've got it here. Yeah. I was real impressed with this when we played. It was Chuck Rock 2, Son of Chuck. I was a big fan of Bonk, you know, BC Kid. And I thought this was something in that ballpark. Oh, that's nice. I mean, Chuck Rock went everywhere, and probably Chuck Rock 2 did, but I think this game didn't get as much love as it could have. I really thought it was quite an amusing little game. So we'll see how it... I don't know where it was first. Make sure I know what I'm doing here. Man, the jump's in a bad spot. That's all right. The Amiga version looks better, I think. That's it. Trying to refresh myself with the controls. Oh, crap. No, I can jump on that. There he goes. That's cute. Oops. Sorry, everybody. I'm going to pause this for a minute, everybody, if you'll stand by. Hello?
Hey, Bub, is Teresa there?
Sorry about that. Emergency over. want to make sure. I thought that was an emergency. It was not, thankfully. So let's get back at it here. That's why you never always turn your phone off. That way you don't have to worry about it. And if it's an emergency, you just get it later. Okay. There we go. I really like there's a really awesome water level at this that I thought was, at least on the Amiga. This seems okay. I mean, the graphic fidelity is not as nice as the Amiga version, but otherwise it seems pretty good. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Look at this guy. Goodbye. It's a Jakis looking guy. Little TMNT there. Oh! Don't want to do that. I'm sure there was a way to get across that without getting hurt, but I don't know what it was. This controls well as well. I like the tune. Again, you get music and you get, I like the lightning. You get music and you get FX, which is nice. Any of you guys that are in here, holy smokes. Anybody in here fans of Chuck or Son of Chuck? Like, this game doesn't get talked about that much. Oh, screwed. That did not work as I hoped. One would wonder why are there fire hydrants in the... Oh, boy, I wish I hadn't done that. See if they come back. Heck no. Well... There we go. I like this one way more than the first one. Like, I didn't get in the first one at all. This one I thought was cute. I never liked Chuck's belly bop either, you know. Oh, that's dirty pool right there. Oh, man. Let's see if I can knock this rock over there, yeah. Well, that's one way to get up here. I didn't get the candy, though, but... There we go. Good. I think they did a good job with the power, putting power-ups in good spots. This guy does not have the personality of Bonk. I mean, I will say that. I wonder which one came first. The Son of Chuck before or after Bonk? I'm guessing Bonk was first. Oh gosh, look at this crap. Oh, I missed. Oh! Man, he just... If you touch his head at all, you're boned. Man, it's hard to... Oh! It's hard to get in there and hit him when you're... Oh! Dadgummit. I had him on the ropes. I like how he's getting little band-aids. There you go, Boat. Johnny on the spot, eh? Oh, I get to continue here. I do like that. I like the fact that he's mauled. Yeah. I think I got it figured out here. Yeah. All right. I don't know, boat. Shoot, I was hoping this would get me to the water section, which is the best section. Anyway, that's a good one. I like that game. It's not everyone's favorite, but it's one of mine. That's your Chuck Rock 2. Got another one in mind here. Oops. So this is not a game I'm particularly good at, but I mean, we should probably have a look at it. It's Turrican, another big Amiga release. Ha! Ballistic did this one. I believe also they have Super Turrican, which maybe we'll try that one as well. Look at that, a little washed out. Another Accolade. I'm kind of interested in how this controls. Yeah, here we go. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we can use that. Well, it might get better, but when the game actually kicks on. That's not that bad. This one also has up for jump, by the way. You know, I find that odd. If I'm honest, how many console games do you guys see that have up for jump in them? You know. And you've also got a button for jump, so it's pretty strange to me. The laser's not as cool looking as the one you're used to. I will say that. Oh, man. Yeah. I'd agree with you on that, boat. I don't think the enemies look as nice. And the laser doesn't move well. It's not as fluid. Like, look at the way it shoots, too. It just looks, it's weird looking. So, yeah, I'm not buying this one. Hey, what's up, Ricky D. Rocher? How's it going, brother? It's good to see you, Rick. We're playing Amiga games that made their way to the Genesis, and occasionally vice versa. We're gonna try. We're not gonna stick on this for too long, because I want to try Super Turrican and see how, I mean, it's Super, so, or Mega Turrican. Maybe it's Mega Turrican. Let's see if we can find it. I know they had another one. Let's see if we can find it. We haven't tried Lemmings. That's a good idea, dude. That's a real good idea. We'll try that one next. Let's see if we can find this. I'm thinking it was Mega Turrican. Mega Turrican. There you go. And Mega Swiv. That might be interesting to try. So this isn't a direct port, presumably, unless this is Turrican 2. Data East.
Data East.
It even talked. I like that. All right, Factor 5. There's that generic. This doesn't instill confidence. Alright, enough of that. Let's just get in there. Oh man, this is Turrican 3, y'all. And that's not a good thing. Turrican 3 introduced that bizarre rope gimmick, which we weren't super keen on. So did they not get a Turrican 2? I mean, Turrican 1 sort of was like Turrican 2, so maybe it's one of those that they just... Yeah, okay. Yeah, it does. So there you go. Mystery solved, I guess. I like Ricky's idea anyway. Let's have a look. Let's have a look over here at the Lemmings. How did that translate over to a no mouse? Let's have a go at this one. Yeah, that was a bad fusing right there. Oh, on the Super Nintendo, it might be okay. Here we go. Let's go. I will say, playing these console games on the Genesis, it really does give you a appreciation for the sound that you get out of the Amiga. I mean, I know that's a duh statement, but when it comes to like the ability to generate good music, and the funny thing is, I've heard plenty of good music on the Genesis, but I think you really have to take the time to do it. You know? Yeah. Although the theme song is it's a crime. There we go. Very nice. Well, did they bring the 1 or 2 player? Oh, they did. That's interesting. Okay. I wondered about that. Just dig. Oh, what are we doing here? Oh, change rating. We don't want that. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Easy peasy. The in-game music was not anything to write home about in the Amiga version, but one thing that was something to write home about was the multiple amounts of different tunes. They had a zillion tunes in that version. In case you were wondering, look at that. He had to, not the smoothest, but again, we know what we're doing here. Okay. This isn't as hideous to control as I thought. Although I got the feeling that somewhere on the later, more challenging levels, not having a mouse would become a problem. When you played this on the Super Nintendo or the Genesis here, did you really get to the really difficult parts and you didn't have any trouble? I mean, it's okay. You were a Lemmings guy, weren't you, Boat? This is a timeless game. I will say that it's one game that this was like printing money. It really was. Go with text. Very good, Boat. So I'm going to call Lemmings not too bad. Anyone know if in Europe or the States, did they ever release a mouse for the Sega Genesis / Megadrive? I know that Nintendo had one, but was there ever something like that available for the Genesis? One would wonder. I can't imagine too many games would have supported it. But probably this would have been one of them. Bam! There you go, Rob Flack O'Hara. That was a good selection there. And that's the end of that. Let's see here. We're just going to try a couple more. Then we'll call it a night. I'm looking at some of our choices here. I'd like to see... what the James Pond game... No, the James Ponds got ported over. Those are some of Boat's faves. Let's have it. Let's pick one and we'll give that one a whirl. I like James Pond personally. I like the second one as my favorite one. But I was never great at them. So we've got James Pond and James Pond 3. Let's go with James Pond 2. That's the one I sort of know. No, actually, he hates it. I was being sarcastic, Ricky. Oh, holy smokes. He's very good, Boat. I like your attitude, man. Now, this looks very similar in my mind. I always expect Robocod just to go, oh me, oh my. Whoops. Not what I meant to do. Ah, there you go, Flack. Well done. Johnny on the spot. Yay. Yay for the nothing I did. Let me get my controls down here. This is an odd game. I can remember how to grab stuff here. Gosh, I can't remember how to grab. At least, or maybe I just don't know. And here, oh! Yeah, gummit. I know some stuff you can't grab. Oh, maybe I couldn't grab that. That would explain it. Ah! Let's try this one more time. This game has weird levels, too. They're real strange. Yeah, you have to go up there. I thought you did. Yeah, we covered Monkey Island, my friend. Absolutely. I think we did the second one as well, Boat. I know we did the first one. Dadgummit. Stupid blind jumps. I'm turning the corner on this thing again, Boat. Oh! The backgrounds in this are nightmare fuel. Like, I don't like those backgrounds. Dadgummit. Let's try some. I'm gonna get over this level. The first level. Second level. The controls in this are kind of loose. I'm not just saying that because I'm not doing well. They just seem very loose to me. That right there. I can't make that jump to save my life. The jumping, it's like I said, it doesn't feel like the Amiga. Now, maybe it's because I mostly play the Amiga with a controller, like a joystick. Okay. God bless America. Do we need those guys here? There we go, finally. Thank you, Scoob. It's good to see you, Scoob. Neat. I should have tried the mouse in Lemmings. I've got a mouse hooked up. drive one of these things. God. Controls in this are so weird. Grab. I guess I can't grab those. Well, I've had enough of James Bond 2, here, ladies and gentlemen. Boat may revel at this point. that is irritating as all get out. Well, let's see. Got a few more here. Let's try. I don't know. I've got one. I don't know which way this one went either. I think this came over from the Genesis, if I'm not mistaken, but we'll try it. It's pretty ballyhooed on the Amiga. The old Jungle Strike. Well, I mean, that one, Boat, I was... Oh, here we go, EA. Man, EA's old logo, it still sucked. I didn't hate them as much. It's Jungle Strike. It'll strike you. Look at that. It's kind of cool. I thought it might be. As I recall, this has some outstandingly bad cut scenes in it. Yeah. That's one long establishing shot. Yes, it's the jungle. Look at that. Stick a fork in them monkeys. Keep showing them. Yes, this guy. Yeah, that's. Yeah, that guy. It's the guy. And I like his evil pal, too. Alright, enough of this. Let's get in there. No, I don't need that. How am I hitting? What am I hitting wrong here? There we go. Oh, you get to pick your guy. I love... Now, see, this is goofiness here. You got your Wild Bill. And look, even the pictures are different. Face Man. Then Rosalind D, the Annihilator. I'm going to go with this guy. Maybe... Oh, these are the guys missing? Oh, I can't take the MIA guys. I got it. Okay. They're the best ones. I'll take this guy, Ego. How do I select this guy? Okay. What am I doing wrong? Oh, okay. Press start to play. I was hitting the buttons. I'm an idiot. Sorry. By the way, look at that guy. He's got his feet up on the desk. Any game we ever play where we don't like what's happening because they don't take enough time to do stuff, this is what we're talking about. You need more of this stuff. Goofy doopuses talking to each other. Poorly semi-digitized crap. Backstory. That's the awesome stuff. Yeah. Man, right from the White House. I'm not going to care about anything but just shooting stuff randomly. Take that, Secretary of Agriculture. I should have paid more attention as to what was going on. Because I don't remember any of this in Jungle Strike. Oh, yeah, they did a good job in the sound effects. See if we can find the key that does the map. Whoops, that ain't it. Oh, here we go. Terrorist HQ. Monuments. Oh, crap. Car bombs. I think you're supposed to drive around and wait for something to happen. think the graphics are better in the Amiga version. The chopper looks cooler. Whoops. Sorry, ma'am. It's funny, I got all this empty space, but I can't help but be compelled to hit that house. Oh, yeah, look at that. Come on. There we go. I've definitely never tried this on here before. I think this got a port to the Super Nintendo too, and someone can check that. But I remember there being several of these. So they were a nice man, but they had to go. Thank you, Scooby, for giving away that fine sub. I appreciate that. One more look at this map. Attack vans. Okay, so we need to go. Okay, there we go. Attack vans. Let's go take those out. Sorry, Flack. Let's see where we're at here. That's right. We don't allow traffic to when the president's out. What's up right there, Jerry? Good to see you, man. We're playing Genesis games that came over from the Amiga, and a few vice versa. Okay, we're looking for terrorist vans. Where are we? Oh, we're getting there. I'm new to town. Okay, it's not that. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we're not there yet. Sorry. Sorry, innocent home. Sorry, my bad. Ah! Terrorist van! No. Come on. There it is. Die! It's the lib. It's exactly what I was thinking, Ricky. Low armor? How? Was it all those monuments I repeatedly ran into? Now let's take out their house. Without hitting it, presumably. Oh! Nope, they're still around. Why would these guys be driving these vans just to... I guess they're coming to blow up the gimmick there. It says there's more. Let me see here. Not seeing them. That's probably all the vans, because I think we've thoroughly de-vanned. Ain't nobody stealth van under my watch. What else we got? Fuel drums. We got all that stuff already. Enemy sniper. So most of this stuff's unknown. Let's go to those landing zones. I want to see if I can land. Yeah, we're on the right path. I like the fact that you can... Oh, that's too bad. It's funny, I didn't see anything when I blew up the cop car. Here we go. Let's see if I can figure out how to land. Maybe I can't land. Can I land now? Oh, that's the FBI. Whoops, sorry. Oh, I gotta have somebody aboard. I hate when the game gets in the way of my good time. It'd be cool if you could, like... Oh, here we go. Oh, that ain't good. That ain't fuel either. Probably should have wasted all that fuel earlier. No, no. Ha ha ha. Well, that's one way to take the statues down. No. Oh, look at this. Mega fan. Oh! Dang lack of armor. Cheap government helicopter. That may be slightly overkill, but... These remind me of this. Remember the vehicles in Stripes? Where they had this armored RVs? That's what those look like, sort of. Already? Oh! There we go. Maybe we'll find a gas station, like in that Bond movie. I love that bit. Oh, look at that! Oh! I think that's it. That's it, folks. That's the end of that chapter. We're gonna call it right there. I know when I'm licked, y'all. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. So sorry that it took me so long to get cooking tonight, but I had it's funny, you almost bore witness to a very special, very unplanned Conversations from the Dark Side tonight, but I'm going to reschedule it. The fellow I was going to interview couldn't make it, so, but I had a good time. It was actually quite eye-opening to check these out. It's neat to see them, especially if you're very familiar with the Amigaverse. It's just kind of neat to see what your buddy was playing on his console. I didn't know that many people that had Genesises back in the day. Most of my friends had Super Nintendos or computers. We will be back in 2 weeks. Next week, I'll be out for my birthday. I'll be gone. And so I'll be back in 2 weeks from the disaster stream. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll come up with something. If there are any suggestions on this or any of the shows we do, you can drop me a note at argpresents@mail.com, or you can drop me a Discord message. I'm always open for suggestions, comments, or any such thing. We'll be back Sunday with Coco Show. We're going to be doing Demolition Derby, and then directly after the Coco Show, a interview with Dean Bent. If you'll recall the Dean Bent episode, Dean Bent's he's in the game right now. He works for NVIDIA, and he is a guy who's been around since the Ocean days. And he started at the bottom and worked his way up and was pivotal in the N-Gage. So we'll be chatting with him. It should be a lot of fun. Thanks, everybody. Have a nice weekend, and we'll catch you guys on the flippy dippy. Adios.